saying that's where the problem is.
But why? Didi Nyoro will bring in the youthful factor.
Which youthful? There's no democracy.
Listen. And because also pundits are saying that if Deputy President William Ruto chooses a very strong also Deputy President for himself, he's 27 will be a challenge as well.
Ruto.
Right? No, this is what pundits are saying.
Yes.
So if we have, for instance, Rigathi Gachagua, he has the wherewithal. There is also the Mount Kenya region that he brings to bear. It will be, for him, it will be the same scenario that we're having with President Uhuru Kenyatta and Deputy President William Ruto. It will be the same fist fight. He has the wherewithal, he has the experience at the end of the day, and he has the backing of the Mount Kenya. So, a person like Ndindi Nyoro, who has a youthful face at the end of the day, that will be a shocker to many Kenyans. Just as you're saying, this is the shock politics that we learnt about when Donald Trump was really. Let me just finish my point. Then you try and decipher it yourself. So William Ruto will not really go for a deputy president who is strong, because that will pretend to be another challenge for him when he's running in 2027. The choice of deputy president for him, as Pandita put it, will be a weaker deputy president, so that now he can be subdued, so to speak. And when it comes to 2027, that will be a shoe-in for him himself. And this is what the politics are playing also in 2017, even for the governorship of Nairobi. At the end of the day, who was to be the governor of Nairobi? That was, being fronted by Jubilee was Peter Kenneth, wasn't it?
I think we are mixing.
No. Then we had Mike Sonko just coming from the left side at the end of the day. And then Polycarp was being also proffered as a deputy. Now we have a technocrat and a politician at the end of the day. You saying I'm missing a point?
You are mixing two things. And many people make that mistake. There is the hunting and the distribution of the game you have hunted. The first thing is to get the animal. Put it down, then you can begin to say who will get what part of the animal. Many people confuse those two. The animal, when it is down, is the government. It is how you relate with your running mate. He can be a problem to you, he may not be a problem. How will you manage him? That is animal distribution. You will have to deal with it. You will have to look for a better knife than your running mate, who's now your deputy president. But the thing now is to win the election. How do you win an election? When you go to Mount Kenya and tell them, I have looked in this big area and I found you, Ndindi Nyoro, is the one who can represent you. Remember, and I've said this, I want to be allowed to repeat. You are talking about the most populous community in this country. You are talking about the most political community in this country, who know the sweetness of power. You are talking about the almost one of the most united communities. You are talking about the Mau Mau community. You are talking about the most economically endowed community in this country. And then you are telling them, you, the Mau Mau people, I'll give you this small boy. Sorry for using that term. That's how people speak. Eh? When you get to my age, you refer to people like you as boys. You have to understand. But he's an honorable member of parliament. And he knows I respect him a lot. You are telling the community, this young man is the one I want to speak for you. They think you are joking with them. That will haunt you, because that's not how Kenyan politics is played. It is played through big names. And if you want to be with the Kikuyus and you are William Ruto, you can't go below Rigathi Gachagua. If you go below Rigathi Gachagua and pick this young man here, whatever you are going to get from that community, you not get. And by the way, Ambrose, I forgot to tell you something. One of the things I wanted to remind you is that today, you said the opinion polls, different types, including their own. The best, even themselves they have, gives them 75%. And they celebrate that. Are you telling me up to August they'll still be having 75%? The jury is out there. You are the lawyer, you know. It is quite unlikely, according to me, that the Uhuru onslaught on the mountain will yield nothing. And I've told many people, I told Gachagua last time I was with him here, I told him, if you think that Uhuru Kenyatta will go to Mount Kenya and ask the Kikuyu to face Mount Kenya, and they will tell him, go home, you son of Jomo Kenyatta and Mama Ngina, go home, empty-handed, then you are naive.